minus B union B minus A and A union B minus A intersection B. Those two are equal, and already we know that those two are equals to A delta B. A delta B is the basic notation, the symmetric difference between A and B. Okay, right. And now our part is showing these two as equal by sketching their corresponding Venn diagrams. First of all, see, try to sketch for this A minus B union B minus A. You just treat this as left hand side and this as right hand side. We need to sketch Venn diagrams for the left side. Okay, yeah, here it is A minus B union B minus A, right? First of all, we need two circles. Okay, yeah, this is circle 1, which is for set A, and this is circle B, which is for set B. Set A and set B, right? Very good. And the next thing is A minus B union B minus A. A minus B, yeah, A minus B. A minus B in the sense, in set A, not in set B. In A, not in B. In first circle, not in second circle. So, what is the region which is there in only first circle, not in the second circle? So, look there. This region is there in first circle, circle A, not in circle B, right? So, this is the region for A minus B. Okay. And then we need for B minus A. B minus A means the region in circle B, not in circle A. Okay, that must be in B but not in A, that is B minus A. See, we know that this region is actually A minus B, and now this region is B minus A. This region, now what I am shading now, is in circle B, not in circle A. So this is what? B minus A. At the end, you just mark that this region is A minus B, this region is B minus A, and union is there. Union means everything you need to consider. So, all the shaded region, the complete shaded part is nothing but A minus B union B minus A. So, this is the region for that. And now, in the second part, we need to think about A union B minus A minus B. Now, I am sketching Venn diagram for this right hand side part. Okay, RHS. This right hand side part. So again, to sketch the Venn diagram for this right side part, the problem again involves with two sets A and B. So you need to draw two circles. One circle is for A and one circle is for B. This is set A for E and this is set B. Okay, for set A one circle, for set B another circle. Now A union B minus A minus B. So first of all, you just shade A union B. See, in the last class I mentioned you, A union B means everything in the sets. Okay, everything in the sets is A union B. So for that I am shading like this. Okay, everything in the A union B. Okay, all the region we need to shade. This total thing indicates that A union B. So this is A union B. Okay, and then we need to eliminate A intersection B. A intersection B means common region for both the circle. What is the common region for both the circles? See, look there. This part is common for both the circles. This part is there in circle 1, circle 2, and that is called what? Intersection. So I am just marking some vertical lines for this. Okay. So this part is A intersection B and the total thing is A union B. Now I need what? I need A union B minus A minus B. That in the sense, in A union, not in A intersection. That means only blue color but not red color. Now you just think about only blue color from this diagram. Why we are selecting only blue color? Because I shaded that A union B with blue and A intersection B with red. I need to eliminate that red color region from the blue color. So I need to choose only blue color, which represents A union B minus A intersection B. Or otherwise, without using the color, you may say that only horizontal lines. Okay, like that also you can mention. So this is the region for A minus B union B minus A, and that is the region for A union B minus A intersection B. Here A minus B union B minus A, all the green color part Here A union B minus A intersection B, only blue color part. At the end those two are equal, right? The shaded regions are equal, and that's why those two sets are equal, and hence the proof is completed by sketching Venn diagrams. Okay, as I mentioned you, there are different ways to prove these type of laws. One way is by using listing elements, and the other way is sketching Venn diagrams, and the third way is by the element wise definition. Okay, now this is using sketching Venn diagram. Just have a look, and then I will give you one more problem, and then you just try for the Venn diagram. Okay. Yeah. See, now I am going to prove that A intersection B complement is equals to A complement union B complement. A intersection B complement, one Venn diagram, A complement union B complement, other Venn diagram. If the shaded region is same for the both the diagrams, then we announce that they are equal. So how to sketch for A intersection B complement? So A intersection B complement means not in A intersection B. So for that you just sketch first for A intersection B, and then you need to shade the region outside of that A intersection B. I think you are all aware the region for A intersection B, and now for this diagram how to sketch it. Just have a look at this. This circle is for set A, whereas this circle is for set B. Since complement is involved, you need to make involvement of the universal set, and universal set is represented by a rectangle and its symbol is mu. And now this circle is for set A and this circle is for set B. Okay. And what is A intersection B? I think you all know that this region is A intersection B. Here we need to indicate A intersection B complement. So don't shade this region and shade all the remaining region. Okay. Shading the remaining region. I will use the remaining part like this. Okay. Yeah. See, without using vertical lines and horizontal lines, all these things requires much of the time. That's why I am using this dotted thing. Okay. Okay. See, all these dots are meant for that A intersection B complement, because nothing I shaded in this region, right? Okay. So this is the diagram for A intersection B complement. And in the second case, we need to think for A complement union B complement. So first of all, you just sketch for A complement, and then sketch for B complement, and then you just consider everything. Okay. Yeah. A, one circle for set A, one circle for set B, and since complement is involved, you just sketch rectangle mu. Okay. Yeah. First of all, this is for set A and this is for set B. Then you just draw A complement. A complement means outside of A. Everything which is outside of A we need to shade. So for that I am using this red color dots. Outside of A. Okay. I have a chance to enter into B, but I don't have a chance to enter into A. Since I don't have a chance to enter into A, I am not allowed to enter into the first circle. Right. So this is A complement. And then B complement. B complement means the region outside of B. Outside of B means not this circle, everything outside of the second circle. And for that what I use, I can take black color, right? Outside of the B, I will dot it like this. Okay. Outside of B it is. Okay. Now in this case, I have a chance to enter into A, but I don't have a chance to enter into B. Right. Outside of B, I just dotted all these things. Okay. Now what I need to look about? I need to look about A complement union B complement. A complement union B complement means, A complement means, red color dots. Okay. Plus union means plus, B complement means black color dots. At the end, red color plus black color, all shaded region you need to consider. Just think about it. All shaded region in the second diagram is equals to the shaded region in the first diagram. In both the diagrams, this A intersection B is not involved, and that's why, since the shaded regions are same in both the Venn diagrams, and hence these two representations are same, and hence these two sets are same, and hence A intersection B complement is equals to A complement union B complement. Okay. In the same way of this A intersection B complement is equals to A complement union B complement, similarly there is a chance to show that A union B complement is equals to A complement intersection B complement. In the same way like this, we are allowed to prove this one also. Okay, we have a chance to prove that. And as I mentioned you, these two laws are mentioned as what? De Morgan laws. I mentioned you in the last class. These two laws are termed as De Morgan laws. By the name of the mathematician De Morgan, these laws are mentioned as De Morgan's laws of sets. And you need to memorize that. Okay, this intersection with the complement will become complements with union, and this union with the complement will become complements with the intersection. Just have a look. Now in 16th point, we are going to generate different statements along with the cardinality properties when two sets are involved. Okay, just have a look. First, suppose, yeah, this circle is for set A and this circle is for set B. Okay, this is for A, this is for set B. You just think about all different regions. Already we shared all those things, but once again you just think about it. Yeah, as I mentioned you, this part, this region is A minus B. Okay, this region is A minus B, or you may say this region as only A. Think about it. Only A or A minus B means this part. Okay, this part is just only A or A minus B. Okay, and this region is A intersection B, which is common for both A and B. And this region is B minus A. You may say it as B minus A or only B also. Okay, only B means only this region, right? And this is only B and this is only A. This is A intersection B. Now you just think about it. If you combine this A minus B and B minus A, what will happen? Okay, if you combine this A minus B, if you combine this A minus B and B minus A, both together will make A delta B. Okay, A delta B is just the sum of those two, union of those two. And if you add this A intersection B with A delta B, these two together will give you A union B. Is it right? Or otherwise you may say that A union B is just these three: A minus B, A intersection B, B minus A. Okay? Yeah. So A minus B, B minus A, A intersection B. Union of these two is A delta B. A delta B and A intersection B combinedly will give us A union B. And if you need, you have a chance to involve, you have a chance to draw universal set also. And again with that universal set, we will make some more rules. Now I will give you different statements based on all these items. Okay, I will give you different statements. Just have a look. See, there are many statements we can draw. Just some I mentioned you now. See, just look there. Yeah. What I am going to tell you is, you just look about the first circle. This first circle is completely A, and from that circle, if you remove this A intersection B, what you will get? For sure you will get A minus B. Is it right? So for suppose if anybody asks you like this, A minus of A intersection B, A minus of A intersection B is again what? A minus B. A minus of A intersection B and A minus B are same. Just think about it. A is this total circle. A intersection B is this common part. From this full circle, if you remove this part, what you will get? A minus B. And as I mentioned you, this A minus B is just nothing but only A. Is it clear? Or otherwise, I can rewrite it again in another way. What is that way? Only A plus A intersection B is equals to A. Plus in the sense here union in my mean. Okay. Only A union A intersection B is equals to A. So you just pay your attention on the word that only A. Only A is different from A. Okay, A is completely A. Only A means only A, not the involvement of B, right? And again, A minus B and B minus A. Together I will give, we have that A delta B. A minus B union B minus A is equals to A delta B. Is it right? Yeah, absolutely. And in another way, this A intersection B and A delta B together will give us A union B. So I may write it like this. A intersection B is this union in the sense combining this A delta B. A intersection B, when you combine with A delta B, will give us again what? A union B. So there are different ways to sketch all these things, okay? And in another way, what I can say, this A union B, the total subset, if you remove this A intersection B, again I will get A delta B. Is it clear? So likewise, there are many chances to write in such a manner. See, if anybody asks you these type of questions in objective type, you just think about the thing. What is this A intersection B union A delta B? You just recall the Venn diagrammatic representation of the two sets, then the diagram directly gives you the answer from the options. Is it right? Yeah. And the next thing is, based on these results, now we have a chance to write cardinality properties. You just take all these things in 16a and then I will give you some rules in 16b. Okay? Where in 16b, I am just coding you the cardinal properties. Cardinal properties in the sense, cardinality means number of elements in the set. Is it right? Now cardinal properties means I need to count the number of elements in the set. You just think about it. This A minus B and that B minus A minus B, B minus A together gives us A delta B. That in the sense, the number of elements in A minus B and the number of elements in B minus A, the sum of those elements is just nothing but the number of elements in A delta B. For example, here I have 4 elements, here I have 5 elements, then how many elements I will get in A delta B? For sure I will get 9 elements. So, n of A minus B plus n of B minus A is equals to n of A delta B. Is it right? Yeah. In another way, how can I draw? In another way, for example, number of elements in A intersection B and the number of elements in A delta B together will give us the number of elements in A union B. Okay? Then n of A intersection B plus n of A delta B is equals to n of A union B. Is it right? Yo, see, likewise, there are many chances, many ways to write the cardinal properties again. Is it right? Just have a look once again. Okay. And for suppose I will give you one more thing. Yeah, one more cardinal property. N of B, you just consider the total set, which is n of B, minus you just subtract this A intersection B, n of A intersection B, and that is equals to this part, right? This B minus this A intersection B is just nothing but this part, which is n of B minus A. In the same way, see, if you think for some time, then you have a chance to write many ways. Many ways you have a chance to write the usual set properties as well as cardinal properties also. Just now have a look and then I will give you the next idea. In 16c, you just think about it. First of all, what I am going to draw is n of A union B. What is n of A union B? Okay. It is very clear that A union B means you need to count these 3 regions. So number of elements in the first region, number of elements in the second region, number of elements in the third region. So first region means n of A minus B, second region means n of A intersection B, third region means n of B minus A. Okay. And in the next step, what I will do is, this is equals to, what you say about n of A minus B? See, just as I mentioned you, this n of A minus B is just nothing but, only this part is just nothing but this total circle minus intersection, right? N of A minus B, we have a rule that n of A minus n of A intersection B. In the same way, we have a rule for n of B minus A, just as I mentioned you, n of B minus n of A intersection B. Okay, use these two in the place of n of A minus B and in the place of n of B minus A. And now here n of A minus B is just nothing but n of A minus n of A intersection B plus what is this second region? N of A intersection B plus this third part. What is the third part? N of B minus n of A intersection B. And at a stretch, if you combine all these things, this minus n of A intersection B and that plus n of A intersection B, these two will get cancelled and we left with n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. So at the end, ultimately we have a very standard fundamental result related to the n of A union B and n of A intersection B, and that is n of A union B is equals to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. Okay, just memorize it, and it is very helpful in solving the problems. Okay, just have a look. Yeah. See 17. One diagrammatic representation for 3 sets. Okay. See, for 3 sets, how many regions you make it? As I mentioned you, for 2 sets there are 4 regions, and for 3 sets you just think about it, you will get 8 regions. How many? 8 regions. How you get those 8 regions? Okay, just think about it. For example, if I have an element, you may say anything like X, okay, or otherwise this pen. Every living or non-living things are the elements in this set. Okay, this pen or an X or a number or me, everything is an element. Okay, for example, if you take an element, that element may be in set A, may not be in set A. So 2 options. Related to set A, I have 2 possibilities, in A or not in A. Related to set B, again I have 2 possibilities, in B or not in B. And related to C, I have again 2 possibilities, in C or not in C. If you combinely check, totally we have 8 possibilities, right? 2 from A, 2 possibilities from B, 2 possibilities from C, and if you observe the total possibilities, we will get 8 possibilities. What are those? In A, in B, not in C, in B, in A, not in C, okay, in B, in C, not in A, both in A, B and C, like that we will get 8 possibilities. And now I need to draw different circles for the sets A, B, C, so that I need to include all those 8 regions, and the possible diagram is this. Okay, yeah, one circle is for set A, other circle is for set B, and the third circle is for set C, and we need to include all these circles in the universal set, which is represented by a rectangle. Okay, and now it is very clear, you just give the names that universal set is represented by mu. Okay, and this circle is for set A, this circle is for set B, and this circle is for set C. And look there, where are the regions? Those 8 regions. If you look there, see, you just count the regions: region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4, region 5, region 6, region 7, and outside of these circles, region 8, all this region. I mentioned there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 just to indicate the regions formed by the 3 sets. Okay, yeah, total how many regions I have? 8 regions. For 2 sets just I have 4 regions. Now I have 8 regions, and I need to give names for all these regions one by one. Okay, just have a look, very interesting. Okay, right, just try to enjoy it, right? Yeah, the first one, see, region 1. Can you give any name for the region 1? You just think about it. Region 1 is clearly from the diagram, which is common for the set A, common for the set B, common for the set C. So region 1 is just common for all the sets, and that's why I just mark that region 1 as A intersection B intersection C. You just look the diagram. Every region has one particular representation or name from the sets A, B, C, as well as every combination of the names like A, B, C with the operations will give us different regions. Okay, yeah, region 1 is just A intersection B intersection C. Then what you say about region 2? Okay, what you say about region 3? Can you give any name for region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4, region 5, region 6, region 7, as well as region 8? First of all, individual regions I am taking. After that, I will take 2 or more regions at a time, and then I will try to give names. Okay, along with me, you just follow me. Okay, region 2. You just think about it. This region 2 is common for both A and B, but not included in C. Is it right? Just have a look. Actually, if you take 1 and 2 together, okay, 1 and 2 together will represent A intersection B. Okay, at a stretch I will give you here again. Yeah. For suppose if you think about regions 1 plus 2 at a time. Yeah. What will happen? Regions 1 plus 2 together will represent A intersection B. Okay. But whereas I am thinking about only region 2. That means from that A intersection B, I need to eliminate set C. So this region 2 is A intersection B minus C. Okay. A intersection B minus C. Or otherwise I also include that A intersection B intersection C complement. Both are same. Okay. You just have another look this. A intersection B. Okay. Intersection C complement. Those two are same actually. A intersection B minus C or A intersection B intersection C complement. Just think about it. A intersection B is this part. C complement is outside of C. Outside of C in the A intersection B, which is nothing but region 2. Okay, right. Whereas if you think about region 3, again in the same way, regions 1 plus 3 will together represent A intersection C. Okay, regions 1 plus 3 will represent A intersection C. But now I am thinking about only region C, region 3, and that region 3 is in A as well as in C, but not in B. So region 3 is A intersection C minus B. In the same way, region 4 is B intersection C minus A, and this is again equals to B intersection C intersection A complement. This is again equals to A intersection C intersection B complement. Just think about it, okay? Just listening is not enough. You need to think along with me. A intersection C intersection B complement. A intersection C means these two regions 1 and 3. B complement means outside of B. That means only 3. Okay, just leave it. And then coming to 5. 5 is only this particular region. Okay, this region 5 is there only in B, not in A, not in C. That's why this 5 represents only B region. And that only B region I can write in many ways. How can I write only B? Only B in the sense B intersection A complement intersection C complement. Is it clear? 100%. You just think about it. B intersection A complement intersection C complement. Okay, you just don't take A complement. See, you need to think about A complement. A complement means outside of A. C complement means outside of C. Outside of the C circle, outside of the A circle, and in B. That is only 5. So B intersection A complement intersection C complement. And we have another chance also, I think, and that chance is, I may write it like this: B minus A union C complement. A union C means these two sets together, and its complement is again outside, and along with this B, that is 5. You need to think, right? As in similar way, then coming to 6. 6 is just the region only A, and when related to the complements, A intersection B complement intersection C complement. Only A, not in B, not in C. When coming to that difference format, A minus of B union C complement. And region 7 is just only C. And that only C again can be written as like this, okay? C intersection A complement intersection B complement. And again you need to remove that A complement intersection B complement. C minus of A union B complement. Whereas coming to region 8, think about it. This region 8 is completely outside of the diagram. So A union B union C complement is region 8 outside of those 3. Okay, just I mentioned you the regions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I mentioned you the names, set representations related to ABC. Okay, just have a look. See, still there is many to discuss. Okay, by combining 1 or 2 regions, I need to search for the name. For suppose if I take this 1, 2, 4, what is the name for that 1, 2, 4? Like that I need to think. Just have a look at first, and then I will discuss the remaining. Just think about the regions 1, 2, 4. See, 1, 2, 4. This 1, 2, 4 are the regions in B. Is it right? Yeah. And 1 is there in A, 1, 2 is there in A, and 4 is there in C. So how to give a name for this 1, 2, 4? And my trial is, see, how to give its name, just think about it. If I say A union C, A union C, if I say what I will get, just think about it. And I think this is A union C minus B. Okay, A union C minus B means in sets A union C and not in B. Okay, that's not work actually. A union C minus B will won't work. What can I give for this 1, 2, 4? Which name I can give? This B, I need to eliminate this 5. Okay, only B region is eliminated. Yeah, B minus A union C. Okay. See, this 1, 2 is the region of A intersection B, and this 1, 4 is the region of B intersection C. So there is one such chance. Okay, A intersection B union B intersection C. Is there any possibility? Yeah, exactly. 1, 2 is a region for A and B, A intersection B, and this 1, 4 is a region for B and C. So B intersection C. If you use union, I will get this 1, 2, 4. So A intersection B union B intersection C. So that means B intersection A, B intersection C, and at the end I will give it like this: B intersection of A union C. So that's the name for that 1, 2, 4. B intersection of A union C. This 1, 2, 4 are there in A union C as well as in B, and that's the name for that. Okay, in that way you need to think about it, right? And then coming to the region 5, 4, 7. And one more thing, here just I mentioned you 1, 2, 4 like this. In the same way, this 1, 2, 4 is that name. In the same way, you can search for this 3, 1, 4 as well as 2, 1, 3. Again, for those three groups, 2, 1, 3. Okay, 2, 1, 4 as I mentioned you, 4, 1, 3. You need to give the names, right? And think about 5, 4, 7. This line, 5, 4, 7. Okay, yeah. See, this A is not included actually. If I say it as B union C minus A, is it clear? B union C means I will get all these numbers, minus A means A is eliminated. So B union C minus A just represents these numbers 5, 4, 7. Since 5, 4, 7 is B union C minus A, then 6, 3, 7 is A union C minus B, and 6, 2, 5 is A union B minus C. Likewise I can give. And then coming to 6 plus 8. Think about it, 6 and 8. Yeah, 6 plus 8, if you think, this is B union C. See, 6 is not there in B and not there in C. 6 is not, 8 is also not there like that. So 6 plus 8 is just B union C complement. B union C complement is just 6 and 8. In the same way, 6 and 8 is B union C complement. 7 and 8 is A union B complement. 5 and 8 is A union C complement. Okay. And now 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7. This 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7 is clearly set C. In the same way, 2, 1, 4, 5 is set B, 2, 1, 3, 6 is set A. Now the last one, 1, 3, 4, 7 plus 8. So this is set C plus 8 is also involved. Set C plus 8. So how to represent? Set C plus 8 means I need to eliminate 6 to 5 actually. Okay. Yeah. Just think about it. This 1, 3, 4, 7 plus 8 is involved. Okay. Set C along with this 8. This 8 is actually C complement. 6, I need to remove this region, okay. How can I give the name for it? C along with this 8. 8 is this total region, okay. Yeah, 6 to 5. I have a name for 6 to 5, just like this. Just like this 5, 4, 7, I have a name for this 6 to 5, and that name is actually what? 6 to 5 is A union B minus C. Okay? Just like this 5, 4, 7, the name for 6 to 5 is A union B minus C. Its complement just represents this 1, 3, 4, 7 and 8. Is it clear? And in another way I will write it like this: A union B, this minus C is just nothing but intersection C complement, whole complement. Further there is a chance to simplify. Okay, at the end that's the name for that. So just look there. See, previously I just mentioned you individual regions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and I gave different names. Here combination of the regions and different names related to those regions. Is it right? Just have a look. Okay, right. So some questions may ask you these type of regions. Only one set. Only one set means the regions which is there in only A or only B or only C. They are just 6 plus 5 plus 7. Okay. The 6 plus 5 plus 7. And only two sets. Only in two sets means that region should be in two sets only. Not in 3, not in 1. Only 2. Those regions are like this. 2 plus 3 plus 4. We don't have any separate name for these 3. Just simply we use that only two sets. And at least one set. At least one set means that region may be in one set, maybe in two sets, or maybe in three sets. At least one set. So here you will get all the regions from 1 to 7. Why? Because every region for sure includes in any one set. Okay. And then at least two sets. At least two sets means the region should be there in two sets, not in only one set. It may be in two sets or it may be in three sets. In this case, you just think about these regions. Okay. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay. And see, in this way you need to analyze this diagram to answer many questions, right? Just have a look.